embracing and owning my darkness has given birth to the light of my divinity. And as I embrace my divinity, I breathe joy, ananda, bliss. And as I feel and fill myself with this joy flows out of me, filling the entire creation, the entire cosmos. Joy, journey of you, till all becomes one. And in oneness, all is light, all is love, all is joy. It is what we are born from, born with, born through. And it is what we are born to share. Our light, our love, our joy. It's a Bulle Shah kalam. चिट्टी चादर ला सुट कुड़िए पहन फकीरा लोई, चिट्टी चादर दाग लगी सी लोई दाग न कोई. चिट्टी चादर ला सुट कुड़िए. These white robes that you're wearing, this garment of perfectionism, this image that you're trying to hold so hard, struggling to hold, that everybody should see me like this all the time. Throw it off. Because when you wear that white robe, even a tiny spot will draw the attention. Even the tiniest flaw, the tiniest mistake, one little thing left, right, will be identified that quickly. Because you are claiming you are perfect. You are announcing to the world. You want them to hold that image. You want to live in that bubble of no one can do this better. I am this. So then, those are the consequences. When you are even tiniest bit not that, it will be seen. So throw away that white robe of perfectionism, of image, and wear what the fakirs wear. Dirty clothes. Because they don't care what others think of them. They are too busy loving their Lord. They are too busy chanting God's name. They're too busy being themselves. Where is the time for them to know what others are thinking of them? They don't have time to think for themselves also. That's why they don't even care how they're looking or what they're wearing. So, chitti chadar la sut kudiye, pehen fakira loi. Chitti chadar daag lagi si, loi daag na koi. The stains will be reflected on the white, perfect garment, not on these dirty garments. I am flawed. I am imperfect. I make mistakes. I don't know everything. Now what will you say? Yes, I'm sorry. Whatever you're saying, I agree. I take responsibility. What is there for the other one to say anymore? So I was reminded of this and reminded, what did Christ do to be nailed? And he bled and bled and bled. And even his last drop of blood, last breath, with utmost compassion, he prayed not for himself, but for the ones who were away from divinity. Lord, forgive them, for they know not what they're doing. Awaken love in them. So what was his fault? What was Buddha's fault that he had to leave the palaces and feel one with everyone's suffering? What was his fault? What was the fault of Guru Nanak or Guru Gobind Singh, who gave 4 of his sons away, 2 executed and 2 engraved in the walls? What was his fault? What was Kabir's fault? What was Sai Baba's fault? What was Sri Ram's fault that he was sent to Vanvas? What was Krishna and Radha's fault? What was Meera's fault? So there sat a big I, Anamika, in front of me saying, how lovely you sit and do these meditations, and how beautifully, humbly you accept when they say, oh, lovely angel, oh, how nice, so beautiful, the magic, the divinity, la la la. So you want all those aspects. But now, where you can't understand where the fault is, you don't want that. I want to be like my God, and I want to be like the gurus, and I want to be one. And you only want the good parts of it. You fraud. Where is your oneness? Where is your oneness? If I want to reflect divinity, then am I still thinking what my fault is? Then I'm still separate. The fact that I can still identify this is a blessing, this is a fault, this is humiliation, and this is appreciation, where is the oneness? And I feel it's the biggest revelation of my life. And I know I couldn't have reached here without any one of you missing. So thank you. And I don't know where I am, but I know where I want to be. Every moment in this oneness that we spoke about, every moment in this connection that we spoke about, this bliss, this joy, this ananda, this light, this divinity, that I don't even waste a minute reflecting anymore. Whatever is divine prasad, that's it. So thank you. I had to share my honest, true, authentic self, that I am flooded with love and appreciation and blessings, but it's time that even the humiliation filters itself and enters as love. I don't have to reflect and think so. Everything is divine. Everything is love. We're too hard on ourselves to just hold our image for others to see us in a light. Enough. We don't have a moment to waste. One moment less of love, and there's war in the world, and I'm responsible. Because in that moment, someone did not stay plugged and dropped a bomb. What was their fault? The fault of those children who died. So I take responsibility. Every time I'm disconnected, somebody is operating out of hatred. Every time I'm disconnected, somebody is choosing arms and ammunitions. Every time I'm disconnected, there's judgment. So I hope that the big I, infinite oneness that we share, is able to radiate so much love, so much compassion, so much light, that the darkest and the most dreadful energies are transformed into light and love.